and welcome to Tuesday's edition of the Regional News. Haiti's neighbors on Monday began beefing up their defense and recalling embassy staff as a gang conflict in the Caribbean nation escalated and thousands fled fresh fighting. On Sunday, Haiti's de facto government issued a 72-hour state of emergency and imposed nightly curfews after armed men busted thousands from prison, and a gang leader called for the ousting of Prime Minister Ariel Henry. The Dominican Republic, which shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti and last year deported tens of thousands of Haitians, said on Monday that its defense minister was touring the border to supervise progress on the border fence, while the president ruled out opening refugee camps for Haitians in the country. The violence erupted while Henry was absent. Doubts had risen over Henry's whereabouts after he traveled to Kenya to seal a deal for the African nation to lead an international force to help fight the increasingly powerful gangs. Heavy gunfire was seen near Port-au-Prince International Airport during the day, airport authorities said. The United States urged its citizens to leave Haiti as soon as possible. A spokesperson for the U.S. State Department said he believed Henry was returning to Haiti. Ecuador's Attorney General office said 12 more people, including judges, have been detained in a sprawling organized crime investigation. The arrests are a part of the so-called Metastasis investigation, which already saw judicial staffers and others detained in December. Ecuador is facing a huge spike in violence, which authorities blamed on drug trafficking gangs. President Daniel Noboa, who took office in November, has declared 22 gangs terrorist groups and said the country is at war. A former politician, his wife, and at least 6 other judges were also arrested. Among those detained in December were the head of the country's judicial regulator, and homes belonging to judges, prosecutors, and police officers were raided. On Monday, March 4, France's Senate voted to approve a bill that will enshrine the right to abortion in the French Constitution. The bill was approved during a joint session of Parliament at the Palace of Versailles, with an overwhelming majority vote of 780 to 72. After the vote was complete, lawmakers stood and cheered for a standing ovation. Abortion was decriminalized in France in 1975 and is widely supported across political parties, but the vote comes at a time when far-right nationalist parties are gaining influence and advancing anti-abortion movements internationally. President Emmanuel Macron vowed to protect abortion as a fundamental right in France back in 2022, when the United States Supreme Court reversed Roe v. Wade, a 50-year-old ruling to guarantee abortion in the United States. Monday's historic vote was initiated to prevent a similar rollback of abortion rights in France. This amendment makes France the first country to confirm abortion as a constitutional right in recent history. Thank you for watching. I am TIANA.